I know that your wife came in throughout her entire pregnancy,
Yes.
but once Tegan was here, why did you guys initially bring her in?
So Tegan initially, one of the big things that was so important to us was her feeding, breastfeeding after she was born. And initially she had a little bit of trouble on one side with Danielle, and so we knew that the birthing experience could be traumatic, maybe something was off, and so we brought her into you to kind of see if an adjustment would fix that process for her.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, even after the first adjustment, some of the changes that you noticed.
It was pretty instant. First of all, it fixed the feeding issue. She was feeding poorly on the one side, and then that was fixed, and that really helped. And all of a sudden, everything was just flowing well. Her digestion was going perfect, and then she was just a happy baby after that.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember you guys actually saying, you're like, she slept so good after that first adjustment.
She did. She slept for a full 8 hours from the time that we left this office and she was in the car. She slept for a solid 8 hours, and up to that point she hadn't at all. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what has that meant for you guys?
Oh, peace of mind is really what it is. You bring this newborn home and there's so many unknowns and so many factors, and I just can't imagine going through that and not having the adjustment, thinking, is something wrong with her feeding? Is something wrong with mom? Is something wrong with the baby? So I'm just so glad we went through it, and it just really put our minds at ease and was one less thing we had to worry about.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So why did you initially choose Blossom over any other office?
We initially chose Blossom because of your reputation. Blossom had such a good reputation with exactly what we wanted, maternity and childcare, and specifically those. And in fact, our birthing center had recommended you guys, and so we looked you up, and Danielle did a ton of research, and then we came in, and we're glad that we did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.